Nil-nil, Jim. Clean sheet to start the new year. Was it a fair result in the end?
No, I guess so. I don't know. It's hard to analyse the game. A little bit like their game against Chesterfield. Very tight, nothing in it. A little mistake here, chance. A little set play here. They won with a penalty. They would have thought that they've done a perfect job if they had been able to snatch something out of the game. But on the balance of the game, I think that would have been unfair for all the opportunities, possession and penetration that we did have.
You've tried to keep your players fresh. Do you feel you managed to achieve that this Christmas?
Well, the good thing is that we've got through 3 games without any injuries, which is testament to their fitness and the fact the players that we were concerned about. But you could see even today that there's a couple who looked maybe just a little bit off of their usual self in terms of when it came to that extra bit in the jump, that extra bit in the tackle, that extra bit in terms of a shot or a set play or a drive. So, but that's natural because, it's a ridiculous schedule, for supposedly it's supposed to be a professional league and you're throwing that kind of intensity of games in and another one on Saturday. So, but that's the game the way it is at the moment. I think at this level, most of the players at this level have got jobs. They've got. We don't have the squad to do rotation, so we've all got to be sensible and manage ourselves. And just glad to come through the game with no injuries and just looking towards Saturday now with the opportunity to freshen up maybe. Just have to see how everybody is now on Thursday and Friday.
You talk about being sensible. You had to be sensible approaching this one. There's never going to be a repeat of the 5-1. Most notably, they'd switched to a back 3. Did that make it harder for people like Niall maybe to have an impact on the game? No, they did it against Chesterfield. Obviously what they did is they wanted to keep the 3 central defenders, even on corners. They only committed 4. They were scared of potential counter-attacks and people breaking from our attacking midfield line and the centre-half's been exposed. So it's worked for them in a sense. They've got them a 1-0 win against I think they are the top goal scorers in the division, and what the managers always have to do is find that balance between scoring goals and not conceding, and as a clean sheet and a solid defensive platform always gives you a chance of winning games. But as perhaps we've seen with Chorley at times, once you break that, it's difficult then to change and try and get a goal. But while it was a clean sheet, the system was always going to give them an opportunity to take something out of the game. And I guess not on the balance of the game, but on reflection after, I think they would have been pleased to get 2 clean sheets and 4 points from the next 2 games. So from our perspective, it was maybe just a game too far where we didn't have the energy and the zip and the brightness to be able to break that really solid back 7. So you've got a home game now, Boreham Wood on Saturday. How do you manage the next 48 hours in terms of training and getting the lads in?
Well, the most important thing is the regeneration that they do now, whether it be we've invested in the kind of the special Under Armour stuff, not Under Armour stuff, the special sort of compression pants, which we invested in a couple of weeks ago after the Aldershot game to give them a chance of recovering. We can't do ice baths here or Aldershot. That's helped. Food, recovery, they all know what they're doing. Nick's job really isn't about getting them fit, it's getting them recovered. So he's intensely working in there. We'll just see how everybody feels tomorrow, have a sensible chat with those that we feel might be tired, might be fatigued. And then we've got the opportunity maybe to freshen up with a couple of players that who probably now are chomping at the bit to come back in and feel a little bit hard done by they didn't play today. But so we'll just have to be careful and manage the group and just see how everybody's feeling on Friday. Try to prepare our game plan for Boreham Wood and then fit the players into that. So it's just what we always do every week. Tough game for us, and then obviously they've had a draw today, I think, at Barnet. So maybe the lack of goals throughout the league today in a lot of games is probably down to the fact that there wasn't that little bit of zip or energy, the extra energy that was required in certain games. So, we'll analyse Boreham Wood. It's 10 games unbeaten for them now. One of the form sides outside of Sutton, who probably now starting to think not backwards and think about the playoffs. So that's the league. Get yourself organised, score goals, you'll have a chance. Always keeping a mind on making sure that you're competitive by keeping a solid defensive framework.
And in fairness, you're still in that playoff frame now, aren't you? This could actually prove to be a very valuable away point today.
Well, every point's valuable. I think if the league finished now, 45. Well, last year 44 was what you went down with. So in that regard, we were always mindful. People might think I'm being negative or pessimistic, but you're always mindful. Your first target is to get to that set of points that means you're in the division next year. That's our first target. Now where we are at the moment, we want to try and remain competitive, keep trying to get the results, keep playing the sort of football that we know we can play. We're going to find it increasingly difficult because people will fear perhaps our attacking threat, double up on our dangerous players, load the box and make it really hard for us. But so we have to be careful and that we don't become complacent, that we are a good side. I said in my programme notes for New Year's Day is that we've got to keep working hard, keep improving, keep looking to make sure we protect against weakness, keep working to bring our strengths to the fore, and if we do that, then we've got a chance of winning games.
Jim, appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
No problem.